Is there any club health and welfare that I'm not aware of? I do know that David and New Brant are awaiting a new grandbaby now, so keep them in your thoughts. Look there on Facebook. Let's see. Birthdays and anniversaries. All right. Birthdays. On the 19th, we have Elizabeth Smedley. On the 20th, we have Bob Melford and Emily Beck. First, we have Jack Pozzolano and Kim Crump celebrating birthdays. Liz Weeds, Jack's wife, celebrates on the 17th, that's tomorrow. And for wedding anniversaries, Mark and Kathy Bauer celebrate 44 years on the 22nd. Congratulations to them. And for road-anniversaries, we have Elizabeth Smedley celebrating on the 21st, and John Federo celebrating on the 22nd. So congratulations, thank you for your service. We appreciate you. Recognition, we've already done this by email, but I want to say a thank you again to Brett and congratulations for your appointment to district governor for 24-25. So thank you for all that you do for us and that you'll be doing for the district here soon. And we're going to support you in that. So we're all behind you. All right, let's do some announcements here. Ken, do you want to update the bell ringing? Tell us about that.
So what's the right?
Bell ringing, Salvation Army.
Well, it was success. We had 2 days of bell ringing, you know. Got what shit, but I will find out next week. It went well. Everybody had fun. And, good thing it went very cold. It made it very nice for you. Didn't even wear jackets.
Today, I want to remind you that you're going to get an email from Kim that is going to be our voting for the board member, upcoming board member for the 23-24 Rotary year. That is Michelle Napier, but please still vote. Okay, we still need your yes or no. Oh yeah. I don't need to. Yeah, you do. You're also going to get another email from me today, this afternoon, with a link for district conference registration. That went live yesterday, so I'll send that out to you. It is a lot of fun to get there. We're going to be at the Salem Civic Center this year. We're going to be doing lots of hands-on projects. It's going to be different than what we've had in years past, but it's going to be a lot of fun still. So come down and.
Hey, Lori, can I piggyback on that real quick?
Yeah.
So I think the hotel that blocked for our area is the Hampton Inn. So that's another link there. So if you want to stay with the group, unless you have an RV, because then it's like $25 to hook up in the parking lot of the Salem Civic Center. So, but on the morning, we're going to build beds, and Friday morning, and then on Saturday, there'll be the Rise Against Hunger, and then there'll be another polio walk as well that you can raise money for. So those are the 3 service projects that are going to be taking place, but it's all going to be at the Salem Civic Center, but we'll stay off-site at different hotels in Salem. And the block for Area 1 is Hampton.
Because you want to be at that hospitality, right?
Yes.
I thought it was a Fairfield.
Then that's it. I don't know. It's a, oh, you're right. It's a Marriott property. I do have
Yeah,
it.
I'll send.
I have mine there too. That's right. Hampton's Hilton.
And I add to that as well. The hotel rooms, I believe, are all $99.
Yes.
Straight for everyone to get. And what else? Oh, for bed. So the beds that we're making are for people, are for children who don't have a bed. So, you know, it's pretty amazing that partnership that we have with this group. So, you know, they don't have a bed.
And just so some inside stuff, when we were at Ryla, we were sitting, the chaperones were at the bar watching the kids not go out of the ballroom. But as we were sitting there, yes, I know, Virginia Tech football had a recruitment weekend and a celebration for seniors. So we're sitting there and I get all excited because Brent Fry, our coach, is walking in. So I jump up and I ask him for a picture, and Kathy Cantor turns to one of Paula Austin and says, "Why is Brett getting so excited? Who is this person?" And she goes, "That's Brent Fry, the football coach." She goes, "Oh, I need to talk to him." So she grabs him. They had already had a connection, but I think the football team is going to be there with us at district conference to help set up these beds because, or some part of the project, because it's a project, it's out off season, and you'd like the kids to be doing some project, service projects like that too. So we may have the Virginia Tech football team, maybe not the new one that's gonna be better than last year's, but but at least the team's gonna be there, I think, to help. So that's cool.
And if you've never seen The Blind Side, go there, go watch the movie where she gives that child kid and he tells her he's never had one. It doesn't mention the feels, I don't know what it does, but that's my whole thing. Christy, you want to update us for Doc Smith and your drawing?
So thank you to everyone. We have now officially gotten rid of all the food. It's all gone. So we have this week, we're able to get the food out. The Boston Boxes and the House of Hope, and then DSS picked up the last of it Wednesday. So we all gone. The Belgian ball looks like Belgian ball. We're going to do our drawing. So we have three cards: $50, $100, and this is for 50.
Heather Glatterbug.
Laura Potts.
I got a new sweater now.
All right, $250. Thank y'all very much, and we'll start planning it very soon. And very soon, so if y'all have any suggestions or input, please let us know. We'll take the notes.
Thank you. Thank you to your committee, and to everybody that came volunteer. We need, as Brett steps into his new role and gets prepared, there are some things that need to be done in the club, and we do need volunteers to step into our club media role. People to take pictures, post them to Facebook, Instagram, to give them to the news outlets and to the district Informer, which is their monthly newsletter that tells about what all the clubs are doing. We need to get our activities out there and known to the clubs in our area and in our district. And we also like the community to know so that we attract members to the club. We want people who are like-minded, and when they see what we do, they're interested in that, and then they want to come join us and do the things that we do and have fun with us. So please reach out to me if that's something that you feel like you can add. I don't want you guys to have 3 or 4 jobs, trust me. But if you have time to do something like that, please reach out to me. Everybody online too. All right. Brett, we are also in need of a host family, another host family for Bianca. And so Rotary International and the district want her to have other families to be with and experience different families, different setups, so that she gets a full cultural experience here while she's here in the States. Do you want to elaborate any on that as far as like what you do again?
Sure. So it would be nice to have 2 more families, ideally for the second half of her school year. You're responsible for making sure she has a room, a bed. It could be a place that she shares a room. Does not need, the exchange students are not required to have their own private rooms. They can share a room with a sibling or the guest room. She does need to go to Warren County. That is one thing, they cannot change schools, but she's established relationships there. If you want to schools, and then you obviously you feed her. And then, I mean, she's like the kid. So the club does give her a stipend, so she's not allowed to have a job, is that she can babysit. She can't have a boyfriend, they can't get married, and believe me, these are kind of some of the things that have happened over the years. If you've read Matthew McConaughey's book, Green Light, you'll find out what they did when he was an exchange student. Those are way back in the 80s. It's not, the rules are much changed now. But yeah, she's just one of your family. And that's, the idea is to have, she's gotten a taste of what the Herbacks do in America. And now it's time for her to find out what other families do, because we all do things differently. So there's a background check that everybody in your family, your household has to go through, non-intrusive. There's an interview. Anita is our person for our club, so she will come out and do an inspection of your house. And unfortunately, that is required because there's been instances where there hasn't been heat necessarily in the room that person's gonna be in. There's a lot of issues, but we know Rotarians are good people, so that'll be fine. But it's just another person, and she doesn't have to have, you don't have to have kids. And I'll tell you what, I think actually some of our best ones, when our kids were younger, they had as great of an experience, if not better, than when they were as teenagers. The teenagers that got their own life going on. When they were 12 and 10, this was the kid that they were really kind of intrigued with. And you don't have to wait to be a teenagers to have an exchange student, let me put it that way. But she does need to go to Warren County. So if you're in a Warren County district, that's easy for the bus. If not, you have to do some transportation.
And you're still keeping in contact with Laura.
Are both, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, and you can ask Anita, Ron, who've done it, Denise Easom, they all still keep in touch with all their exchange students. So.
My in-laws hosted Francie like years and years ago, which she's coming to visit in March, I think. I think she has 2 children.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She even came for Brian's wedding. Like, it's cool.
It's pretty cool. All right. Happy dollars. Who's happy?
Spiritual. I am happy because we had the Friday Festival for trying out a new way of us on that. Oh man. Wheel, and we even had someone in a little red wagon. Just remind you of the good we live out. Thank you. I have missed a few weeks and I'm happy to be back, and I'm also happy to we have our holiday food house at the library tomorrow, and Santa is going to be time. So it starts at 1 o'clock next week, Santa goes on at 2. So
Nice. I like the sweater. You're all dressed in.
So first of all, I'm happy that I actually found $5 in my pants. I'm gonna give it away. Go ahead. But I do want to say thank you to the club for supporting me in the district governor nomination role. I'm very excited about it. Tomorrow it will become official without any challenges. And I've already reminded Christy that that is that's our centennial year as well for the club. So although we're trying to shift some of the district conference stuff to a more permanent committee, it is the club, the host Governor's Club, that is doing the logistics and a lot of the legwork at district conference. So please mark March of 2026 that you're going to be. We should be in Roanoke at Hotel Roanoke. I even have dates here soon, I think, but to be there so we can have enough people to help. And then sometime that year in May or wherever, we'll be doing a big celebration, I would assume, for our 100th anniversary. So we've got a lot going on that year. So I do appreciate the support from this club, and thank you.
Anyone else? Exciting announcement.
Oh.
You don't have to give it out, you just.
I am happy to announce that my associate broker's license finally came through. From the Virginia Department. I don't think there are changes in it. Anyway. Someday I'm going to take it.
You still have to do work to get there.
I did. Oh my God.
All right, attendance report.
Rory Fellow experience. Today we had in person
22 members, one line, 6 members. I'd like to welcome our newest service member, Amy Moran, and Sam Smith as a guest.
Yeah, I'd like to introduce my grandson Patrick. Got an opportunity to be with him today, so I'm glad to have him with me.
All right. So, I need helpers. I need some helpers, because I'm gonna be obnoxious and put on these little.
Dance.
Oh, we're not gonna do that.
I'll help you, Lori.
It's gotta stay in with this. Okay. All right. Lisa, who we do? Okay, there you go. I have some trivia for you. No, rattle your Christmas trivia here. All right. Glasses, there's nothing on lists. Yeah, you're gonna have. Any cans to winners. All right. Which popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch? Wait, no. Ken? All right, raise your hand.
Don't you know how to do this? Now I know. Watch out.
All right. How many ghosts show up in a Christmas carol?
3.
4.
Dang it.
Did you not just say raise your hand?
Yeah, nobody was raising their hand.
Everybody says 3. Yeah.
Marley, Thomas, partner.
The movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real life department store. What is it?
Macy's.
Macy's.
I'm so confused on what I'm supposed to do now.
All right. Elvis isn't going to have a white Christmas. He's going to have a. Reverse. Your MIL needs help. All right. What is the most popular traditional tree topper?
Star. Angel.
Angel. What gets it?
I made it up.
In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? Paris. Paris.
Who said it first? Also John.
Yeah.
Say it.
Oh, it's Paris. That's the Paris.
Oh. Weren't you just there? John, weren't you just there?
That's why we watched it.
In the classic Christmas movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with 3 words. What are they?
I hate it.
That stole Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, good job. I'll put that in your pocket.
There you go.
Who for that? All right.
That was a good one.
In which modern day country was Saint Nicholas born?
Norway? No.
Guesses?
Where is it?
Guesses, anyone? Greece. We were close. Austria?
Italy.
Turkey.
Oh.
I don't know why. In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what happens every time a bell rings?
That's a swing.
Yay.
Merry Christmas to you.
the only one.
Which Hollywood actor played 6 different roles in the Polar Express?
Tom Hanks.
We're going right on that one.
I said it, but I have two can you, I'll share.
Which country did eggnog come from? Yep.
Especially for women.
Where?
Hard pass. Any idea?
No, where'd it come from? Did you say it?
No,
Oh.
nobody.
Which country did eggnog come from?
United
Where?
States.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Russia.
Which continent?
Russia.
Germany.
Don't they have, what's the white Russian? So, except the.
You guys, it's obvious.
It's obvious. How?
They-
France.
they-
How?
I know, sorry.
France.
It's England.
Oh.
Yeah, ready? Okay, here's a good one for you. What is Ralphie's little brother's name in A Christmas Story?
Randy.
Yes, good game. Okay.
I used to own a house a block over from the Christmas Story house
Oh, that's
Really?
cool.
in Cleveland. So if you ever get a chance, if you're ever in Cleveland, go see it. It's awesome.
Which country started the tradition of putting up the Christmas tree?
Germany.
Germany.
Who made it popular though?
All right. According to the song, what did my true love give to me on the 8th day of Christmas? Where's the reading? No, that's maids and milking.
You got it.
Maids and milking.
You have to sing the whole song now. That's your prize.
That's our.
What was the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
Elf. Yeah.
Do I like you?
A Wonderful Life.
Haven't heard it yet.
Christmas Story?
This is as of December 9th, 2022.
Christmas.
Christmas vacation.
What was the question? Sorry.
Home Alone.
Yes.
Here.
That one or I love it.
What was the real name of the character Tim Allen plays in The Santa Claus?
Shot Calvert.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh my God.
I just saw it too.
Oh, wait, that's a big one.
We got one more.
Yeah, it's like a sitcom.
Okay, big gift.
Is that for this one?
Okay. How many gifts in total were given? Use your calculator. No, use sheets. How many gifts in total were given in 12 days of Christmas song?
I'm gonna do factorial
And
in
it's
there.
gotta be exact. That's too much work.
Google.
144?
That's 12 times 12.
I know. 12. So, how would you do that?
Don't Google it now.
1 plus 2 plus 3.
Second pick, Golden Ring.
88.
Way out there.
156. 78.
88.
78. You have kind of like each verse again.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely counting each time they sing it. That mathematically is.
Right. Right? No, Brett's intrigued. I know.
Can you Google it? I'm saying
The
that.
fact that you all are doing the math, so Googling the answer to this question, it shows how Rotarian, like,
Right.
4-way test you are.
Right.
Because I would have just Googled
Yeah.
660.
660, that's a lot, cut it in half.
330.
I was gonna say 330.
Close the thing, I'm trying to do the other.
345. 346. 372.
355, 145, 444, 375. Down, 360. 365,
361.
364.
Look at
The teacher knew.
Okay, what do we got here?
That was a lot of the draw.
We got some more. How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Feliz Navidad.
Oh,
Ask Berkeley that question next time you see her. It's really funny.
what did she say?
The way she says it, she says it like this.
What is the best selling Christmas song ever? Yes. Yes.
Probably the best song, that song, period.
Who
You
wrote
hear this
Christmas
weekend
doesn't
in
come from a
holiday.
store? Maybe Christmas for us means a little bit more.
Cindy Lou.
Cindy Lou Who.
Cindy Lou.
Who wrote it?
Who wrote it?
Dr. Seuss? Oh.
Yes.
Who was that?
Sure.
Michelle. That's a trick question.
It rhymes, so. Okay, get out, you gotta get all three answers with this one, ready? 3 of Santa's reindeers names begin with the letter D. What are they? Dasher, Dancer.
Dasher, Dancer, Donner.
Oh,
Donner.
is that?
Dasher, Dancer, Donner.
God, little kids are really. They don't know. Okay, this one's a tough one, and I'm just gonna let you go by first name, because I don't know. If you know two, I'll give. What is the full name of George Bailey's guardian angel in It's a Wonderful Life?
Clarence. Clarence something bottom. Clarence, I just read this too. Clarence, something bottom.
Well,
I got one. Now
Okay, got one.
Keep one of your.
Okay, one of your candy canes. It's Clarence's Odd Body.
Odd
Odd Body. All right, in the 1964 movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what was the name of Rudolph's elf friend?
Hermie. Hermie.
Who said it?
Brett, I want to be a dentist.
Hermie.
Hermie.
Yeah.
You know how many pets I have to read?
We actually have a dog named Herbie.
How many canes do we have left? Two?
I had two, I don't know how many else.
Okay.
Hey, I had three. Well, one of, several of them are.
Which popular Christmas song was actually written for Thanksgiving?
White Christmas.
I'll be home for
Chestnuts roasting on open fire.
No place like home for the holidays?
Dreidel.
So easy, it's probably one of the first ones you learned as a kid.
Adams.
Here's the first.
I don't know. Who said it first?
I said it like a long time ago.
Did you say I didn't hear it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. One time, nobody hears me. Everyone always hears
The first
me.
time it's ever happened.
I'm sorry.
What was the first company that used Santa Claus in advertising? Coca-Cola. Daisy. What was the Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Thanks for playing and having some fun with me. Thanks to my assistants.
Assistants, keep it. I'm gonna take a picture of you all.
Have $2 for the 50/50.
Oh, will somebody look at George's tickets? He left them. 200-500.
Yay, George.
Yay, George!
He gave it back.
Yeah.
He just
Donate
did
it back.
All right. Cool. We are going to be right back here, January 6th. Gosh, that sounds so funny. It sounds so far away. So join us back here. We don't know what we're doing yet in January, but we'll figure it all out in the next 2 weeks and we'll let you know and send it out in email, and John will have it in his fantastic newsletter that he does for us every week. If you'll stand with me and do the 4-way test. Of the things
Two things say or do. First is the truth. Second is it fair to all concerned.
Third, will the good of all friendships. Fourth, will be beneficial to all concerned.
If I go home with only one.
Happy holidays.